This is the mouse that started it off. Would anyone like to guess how old he is?
100.
No.
17.
No.
87.
He's actually 87 years old. Got a lot of plastic work. Opened in July 17, 1955, Disneyland has been known as the happiest place in the world where imagination runs free. This mouse represents many things in the Disney culture. From imagination to inspiration of new ideas, it also serves as a reminder of how Disneyland started. I also relate to this because since I was 5, I called Disneyland my second home. By learning more about how Disneyland started, one will have a better understanding of how hard work and imagination pays off. First, I will discuss why Mickey Mouse is the common known symbol of Disneyland, and then I will discuss how it relates to me. Mickey Mouse is a comical cartoon character and the official symbol of the Walt Disney Company. Mickey Mouse was created at the Walt Disney Studios by Walt Disney and another artist in the spring of 1928. Mickey Mouse was a replacement for another character named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. After a dispute with the Universal Studios film director, Charles Mintz, he was forcing Disney to make a 20% budget cut that Disney didn't want to make. Then Disney threatened to leave with Oswald, but he was then flabbergasted because he found out that he didn't own Oswald, that the Universal Studios owned Oswald, and that most of his employees were already signed to a new contract. He was saddened and filled with betrayal that he decided to start his own kind of company with 2 new artists. Mickey Mouse was actually inspired by a tamed mouse that sat on Disney's desk. First, Mickey Mouse is identified as a worldwide symbol of happiness among the Disney fans. And has been around for a long time. When he first came out, he wasn't as popular as now, but with a bunch of tweaking that was made to him, he was able to become popular among his 3rd film, and with profits going up from the time that it started, where tickets were around $3.50 to now, tickets are $99. That's what imagination and hard work pays off. Now that I have discussed how Mickey Mouse represents the Disneyland, now I will discuss how I relate to this. I'm a very imaginative and creative person, so naturally I refer to Disneyland as my oasis. My first memory from Disneyland was when I was around 6, and I remember looking around at all the faces of everyone's family. They were all smiling and joking. And I remember because my extended family was there. It was when tickets weren't as expensive. And I remember the first time I saw Mickey was when I was on, when you walk into Disneyland, you walk in through the left or right, but usually there's a little park bench area. And he was there signing autographs with Minnie and Goofy. And I remember I was so shy because I kept looking at my parents and then looking at them, and I was like, should I hug? Should I not hug? Should I go? Should I not go? And then my parents said it was all right, so I went at it. I hugged him, and then I tackled Goofy. I always loved my kids, and who wouldn't? It's like all these little places in one, where you have, like, if you want to be adventurous, you can go to Frontierland, or if you want to feel like a princess again, you can go to the castle. My favorite part in Juliana is walking around Main Street because it looks like a little town. You have your mail post. They have Starbucks now, so that's always great. That's why I identify myself with the Disney culture, because your imagination can run free. There's no limitations. In conclusion, now you have a better understanding of how Disney came about to be. Okay, first I discussed how Mickey Mouse is a symbol of the Walt Disney culture, whatever it is, and how it relates to me. The last thing I want to say is that never let limitations stop you, and always embrace the inner kid in you. That's it.